What up? What up? What up? Raider Nation, man. It's an ugly day, man. It's an ugly day, man. I mean, honestly, we pissed off. We pissed off, man. We pissed off. We chilling. Me and Shanada, Raider Rosie, aka Raider
Raiders in
Rosie.
the house.
You know what I'm saying? Raider Rosie repping over here, man. We out here in Vegas. She just came from the game. This is the first tailgate I'm missing since '03. It's
Damn.
2022. This is the very first tailgate I missed since '03.
Wow.
And my back been so messed up. I don't know what I did to my back, man. I just couldn't get out of the bed. I mean, I got out of the bed, but I couldn't get out there because I know when I get out there, I'm act a fool. I can chill at the house and whatever and drink and smoke a stogie and kick back. I just can't do too much right now, and I got to keep myself right because this team ain't taking care of us. You know what I'm
Not at
saying?
all.
You know
Not
what
at
I'm
all.
saying?
They not
Uh,
take care of us. They letting us get beat down.
beat down,
We getting
man.
beat down.
You know, I've been watching other people's shows and I've been hearing other people talk about just tank and all this, and I don't even want to hear that nonsense, man. I really don't.
Right.
Um, we need to win games, man. Hey, Urban Cigar Smoke, what's happening, baby? They should have been fired the coach. They
Yes,
should have been
sir. They
fired
should
the
have been
coach,
fired the
man.
coach.
But we honestly, man, we deserve better. We've deserved better for years. We deserve better for sure. I feel like we have an incompetent owner. We
That
do,
part.
man. I mean, I've been saying this for years. Mark Davis don't know shit
He
about
don't know
shit.
shit about
He don't. He's a son of a dude that Al Davis, rest in peace, who changed the NFL, who changed the way the NFL was played, the way
Yes.
the NFL ran, who everything. Um, and he was basically hand fed everything in life, right? And then his father passed, and so he took over, and he decided, okay, and he don't know shit about shit, but I want him to keep the team though because I wanted to stay in the Davis name,
Yeah, the Davis.
to stay in the Davis name. You know what I'm saying? So so I'm torn on that, but I'm not torn in saying he don't know shit about shit. He needs to hire people that know what the fuck they doing. The problem is he don't know what he's doing, so he just hire whoever that people say is the ones to hire, and obviously that shit ain't been working out. I mean, we know he hired John Gruden. I hated the John Gruden hire. I know a lot of people loved it. I hated it because I was like,
Yeah.
man, John Gruden. I was still mad at John Gruden for the Tampa Bay shit.
Man,
I was
for
still
real.
mad, like I'm cool. So I digress. I just want to say, man, I want to win games, man. Raider fans, we be out here. We be out here. We be
out
at
here.
games.
At
You was at the
games,
game. You was at
at
the tailgate
tailgates, at the
today.
games.
You know, some of us like me, I couldn't go because of the pain I was in. Obviously, the alcohol and stuff got me able to do this. Also, the anger of, and I know I'm be hurting in the morning.
It be like that. It be
But
like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? This is also the Raider Nation, this Super Hood tailgate featuring the Raider Nation drinking crew. So we doing what we do. We drinking, and at this point, I'm just using that to take away the pain right now, of my back. And the pain of the loss, because the pain of these losses are killing us. I mean, I've heard from people, you went with Viv, and are saying how dead it was out there. This is the thing that I feel like that that a lot of the people out here are like, oh, that tailgate, man, ain't nothing like this. Ain't nothing like Oakland tailgates because in them crap years, we was still out there acting a fool. We was still out there doing what we did. Shanada, you was out there with us
out
for
there, of
all
course.
them
Of
years,
course.
doing it, showing up,
Representing.
representing, and I mean, don't want to talk bad about Vegas because the stadium is beautiful. The stadium is
It's
absolutely
gorgeous.
it's absolutely beautiful,
Yeah.
right? I'm a Raider fan. I want the Raiders to win, baby. I'm Raider Nation all day. Again, we say proud of the nation, embarrassed by the team. Because real Raider Nation steps up, goes out there, does what they're supposed to do, and represents, man. We go out there and we loud and we proud. And you know what? All week we're going to be wearing our Raider shit and representing. And basically we're going to be like, man, fuck you to you motherfuckers who talking shit.
Raiders.
So, and we finna represent Raiders. So we're just mad. Like I was like, I haven't done a live show yet. I'd like to come on and be a little more happy and a little more ready. Like set it out there, told you about it. This was like a last second thing, right? And I'm like, Shana, you just want to go live and be mad because of this bullshit we had to watch today? She was like, fuck it, let's do
Fuck
it.
it, let's go.
Let's go. I know GQ had to run to his house real quick. He'll be back in a little bit. He'll probably come on and holler at some of y'all about what we saw out there today. It's an embarrassment. It really is, man. It's an embarrassment. Like I want to say that Matt Maddox came out today in the press whatever and said something about like, hey, Raider Nation, I'm sorry, y'all deserve better. Yeah, we do. And not from you, Max, because Max is one of the very few people that actually plays out there with heart.
Defender. Yes.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
He out there, he like, oh, I ain't no punk. I ain't finna go out like this. But to me, a lot of them out there acting like punks.
They really are. They're playing like high school, players. They're out there like they don't really know the game.
Mm-hmm.
When they're professional, they should know the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on with the team, with the coaching staff, but we need to pull our shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me,
pull it together.
Pull it together.
Because we have the team. We have the team. We have the manpower to pull it together, but it's just not coordinating right. Something's not coordinating with the offensive line, with the offensive coordinators. Like we can't hold the fucking line. We can't build a pocket so he can build the team. He can go ahead and hit that playmaker. Let's make Adams receive the fucking ball. Throw the ball.
Honestly, people talk crap about the offensive line, right? Please. When you saying that the offensive line ain't horrible, they're not great. By no means are they great.
Horrible.
They're not horrible, though. Derek Carr is back there, and we're yelling, throw the ball for multiple seconds.
Yes,
you have time. Let your dude make a play. So the very last play of the game, because if we want to talk about the game, the very last play of the game, he forced it to Devontae. Okay, well, 100% they know you going to Devontae on that play. And there's someone. But again, it was 3rd and 6, and you're at the 19. Get a first down. Get yourself 4 more plays. It wasn't like time was that big. You had 52 seconds. You got a timeout. You get a first down. You got 4 shots at the end zone no matter what. So I just don't know if sometimes I feel like you need smart players over talented players. You need people who really want to win and really want. So this is another reason. I know certain people are like, oh, we need to get rid of Coach Richie B. I wanted to keep Richie B. Right. Because the players played for him. He had them playing together through all the turmoil, through all the nonsense. So that's neither here nor there. Like if you're a team and you need to play together, you need there's a lot of things you need besides just talent. Like you can get all the talent in the world. And I see I seen Farham is in here. Farham, thank you for showing up. I hope you're subscribed. I'm starting this new channel up, and he says just tank, baby. And no. No, honestly, I'm not really trying to talk hella shit, but I'm talking a little shit right now. We don't never want to say tank. We want to win. We out there. We in the tailgates. We in the games. We at whatever. We doing it like
We're
Raiders
here
do
for
it,
the win, baby.
and we don't give up. We just want to win. We want wins, and whatever happens, and we're not. I'm saying we're not tanking. What we are is we're just not good. We're just not good. And the offensive line is not horrible.
They're not horrible.
I mean, he only trusts Devontae. That's not true, man. He trusts him.
Right.
He was throwing the ball to Mac Hollins a bunch.
Hey,
I hear you. We're all frustrated, bro. We're all frustrated. We want to win games. So with you saying, so to me, just tank is a way of trying to say, oh, we need to tank, but not saying what we truly are. Our team is garbage right now. They're pure trash right now. But we, the Raider Nation, the fans, will never be crap. We'll always show up. We'll always represent, and we'll always be solid.
Right.
We just need these dudes to be solid. You know what I'm saying? Q, my brother, man. I wish you could have got on tonight. I know you working, doing what you do. I'm glad you in here, Q. And we staying solid, man. Us as the Raider Nation Drinking Club. Sam, thank you for bringing shots out. Let's go. You know how we do it, man. And 2-7, shake my motherfucking head, man. Hey, because we're the Raider Nation Drinking Club. Let's drink to shake my head. What are these dudes doing to us, man? What are they doing to us, man?
Not sure right
now.
Shanada,
we love Shanada with all our heart. Shanada flew in yesterday and just like, fuck it, I'm going to go out, flew in from Oakland.
Raider Nation.
Let's say, because she's real Raider Nation. I'm going to go after the game. I'm going to kick it. I'm going to kick it with the tailgate. She got into the game, whatever.
Tailgate.
After all the bullshit came back, I know you got a flight tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Out tonight,
heading back to the Bay.
It's good.
But she here like, oh, I got an hour, so let's just let's go live and talk that real shit.
Right.
Hey, Urban Cigar, just drink, just smoke, just do it, man. You know this team makes us drink, baby. This team makes us smoke, whatever. I mean, the shit is the hard part is. We got to deal with people. I have people here like getting texts from fans from whoever. And like, bro, I'm like, man, I'm about to turn my phone off. Because I don't want to hear these dudes. But you know what? We got to deal with them. I know Q got to deal with them at work. Shanada, you got to deal with them to get on.
Right.
We all got, wherever you got to go, you're going to have to deal with these dudes. But we're going to continue to do what we do, and that's stay solid and represent. And you know, really at this point, you know, we yell Raiders and all that shit. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm about to just start yelling Raider Nation because we know don't no one go harder than us. Don't no one represent harder than us. Don't no one talk harder than us. Don't no one do nothing harder than us.
Right.
The team been letting us down, and this team just makes us drink. Hey, I love that shit. Just drink, baby. Fuck, that's our new slogan.
It just makes us drink.
Just drink, baby. Just drink, baby.
Point,
Let's go. I got some bomb rum here. I got some beer, and you know we just doing what we do.
What we gonna do? We can't do nothing but drink.
We trying to recover from this nonsense.
We're trying to recover. You're right.
Right.
This one, yeah.
The sad part about this too is everyone talked about our division was going to be so good. Our division is not as good as people thought it was going to be.
Right.
So with all these devastating losses that we've had, we should be right in it. Like we should be right in the midst of it, battling. And it's just really frustrating.
It's very frustrating because we have the team to win.
Mm-hmm.
We have the players put in position for us to win, but we don't have that admin, the coordinating to get us to the wins.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep the ball and run it down to the home line, go ahead and get us a field goal, but for some reason, we can't make it to the field goal. We fold, we buckle when it's time to motherfucking kick in.
These motherfuckers just don't have the heart. They just don't have the heart, man.
They have the buckle. When they kick in, it's just like all of a sudden we don't know what to do when we're faced with adversity. But at the same time, we're the Raiders. We're the Raiders.
Right.
We have the top offensive runner in the league.
I mean,
you got Devontae Adams.
You got Devontae
Adams.
Right.
So what are we doing right now?
Right.
He worth $100 and something million in catches.
Listen.
Let him catch the fucking
ball.
Let
him catch the motherfucking ball.
Let him catch the ball.
Let him catch the ball.
What's going on? Throw
Let him catch the ball.
Throw it.
Throw the ball, man.
Come on now, let's go.
I mean, honestly, stop being, to me, they motherfuckers just scared out there. They just scared out. Like, and this part of the problem I've had with our quarterback and our whole team. Like, I'm not putting everything on the quarterback because the defense should play better at times. The offense everyone should play better at times. But I feel like they just don't have the heart at times.
Is it? I mean, is it coming from the heart, Thor? Do you think the heart's coming from the team as a whole, or the team having a problem with the back office? Like, if something's going on,
right.
Something's going on, like the play calls and the players.
Right.
There's a disconnect there.
Where is it at? That's the question. That's the question
between the play calls and the players.
Right, and that's part of the reason why I said I felt like we should have kept Richie B.
Yes.
Because I feel like you need someone that will fight for their dudes, that will get their dudes to want to fight for them.
Right.
Like, if we standing together, so we out in wherever, and some shit pop off.
Right.
I know, and you a woman too, but I know you finna have my back
for sure,
and I'm gonna have your back
for sure,
and we finna back each other up,
right?
But I feel like to some extent they don't believe that these dudes have their back, and so they ain't finna fight for him. But if you got a dude in there that you feel has your back, you're gonna fight for them. And I just don't think they are. I mean, there's all the underlying shit of this person says this, or this person's throwing this dude under the bus, or this and that and the other. Well, at some point, they're just not fighting for each other. Y'all dudes got to fight for each other.
Listen.
We Raiders, we back each other up, man.
Listen.
Hey, Q, we need a leader. We need a leader of men. We need a leader of men.
There you go.
We need a leader of men. Like, dude.
There you go, right there.
Is Derek Carr leader of men? I don't know. Is Josh McDaniels the leader of men? I really don't know or don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, not at all. I just don't think so at all.
I don't think so.
So if you're not a leader of men, okay, and that's fine if you're not, but why are you? Well, yeah, sure. Hey, Melissa, my love, it's me and Melissa's 25-year wedding anniversary on Tuesday.
Melissa,
hey,
what's up, girl? Hey, Melissa. Happy anniversary.
But a leader of men, there's no women on the team. But so we need a leader of people. We need a leader of people. I'm going to be politically correct right here because I'm not oftentimes politically correct. We need a leader of people.
A leader of people.
We need a leader of people.
And
we just don't have a leader of people now.
We don't. He can't have rally us to greatness. He has not understood the understanding of commitment to excellence.
Man, right.
We have an ET commitment to excellence, ETC. He hasn't sat down and understood, like, this is what the Raiders represent. If the fans are representing commitment to excellence, like, we're there, rain, sleet, or snow. We're there. We're like rallying. We're there. Go, go, go. And then we have a team who just folds in the opposite end of pressure, what are we doing right now? What we do? What are we doing right now?
Right.
What are we doing?
They own that bullshit. They basically own that bullshit.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, there's we don't win games without touchdowns.
You don't win games without touchdowns. You don't like you blame it on whoever you want to blame it on. The fact of the matter is, if you don't score more points than the other team, you don't win the game.
You don't win the game.
And if you don't score touchdowns, so and you know us, we bay people. We bay people. We from the Bay Area, Yay area, stand up, baby, all day. I'm throwing up a W for my motherfuckers in the East Bay. It's a little chilly out here right now, so I ain't finna break out my East Bay tap. But
Oakland,
you know, so we don't have no love for the other side, right? But I mean, we a little bit we do, but when it comes to sports teams, we don't. Right. And so Bill Walsh, who is one of the greatest coaches the world's ever seen, who was a coach for the Niners, and now they showing punk ass Jerry Rice out there. I'm watching the late game. Yeah, a lot of people remember when he played for the Raiders, but he's a Niner forever. That was his. Yeah, he a Niner forever. So it is what it is. But Bill Walsh said the field goals only get you closer to losing games. Honestly. So we need touchdowns. We need to score touchdowns all the time. Baby. So again, we get down there into the red zone. We actually did for us not bad this game where we scored two touchdowns in the red zone. But when it came down to it in the clutch moment, we didn't score a touchdown in the red zone. You're right. But fuck all the bullshit. You need to be blowing dudes out with this vaunted offense. So people want to get talk shit about our defense. Well, I've been saying this for a while. We have a $12 Happy Meal fucking defense. You don't pay no money. You don't drive. You don't put nothing into your defense, but you put $300+ million, almost $400 million into your offense or some shit. Between Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, you got like $250 million
sold up in these guys.
And the NFL average is like 24 points a game. What did we score today? 20 points at home against a team that's crap. Like we scored 0 against the Saints in the Jacksonville game. In the second half, we scored 0. So this vaunted offense ain't doing shit.
They
bullshit.
Came back to beat us.
Bullshit. Like if you're gonna spend all that money on it, you need to score points. Period. Raider Text in the building. Owls Ghost in the building. What's up, Owls Ghost?
What's up? Raider Nation.
Owls Ghost said, "How is it that we did more with less last year? It's the coaching." I agree, and that's why we've been saying. That's why I'm saying
Richie B.
That's why I'm saying I was okay. I wanted Richie B to stay because I feel like he was a leader of men. He got them dudes to come together and fight with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yes.
Right. I mean,
he was about. I mean, he would, like you said, he wasn't a coach. Okay, he wasn't a head coach. But he was able to get them men together.
He got them together.
He got them right together.
Hey, and people want to say, "Oh, well, he wasn't a head coach," and that's why fucking McDougal or whatever the fuck his whack ass fucker is a coach. That motherfucker is crap. He ain't got these dudes playing together, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he got all this, but he ain't done shit. And Raider Text said Richie B had no plan though, but Raider Text, bro. But he won games. So
yeah, I was just gonna say that. So yeah, you might have had to run.
So the interim coach in his first game ever today, Jeff Saturday, for the Colts. He basically came in. So he's never coached anywhere outside of high school.
Anywhere.
High school. He coached for high school.
I know.
High school. High school. And you know what he did? He came in and won. So,
high school.
So what does that have to do with anything? Like at some point, the head coach, how much do they really do? Like, I don't know. Josh McDougal, he should have just been an offensive coordinator. That's what he's been successful at.
Yes.
That's what, because you know who he is as a head coach? He's fucking Derek fucking Carr. As a head coach.
Wow.
People are like, oh, he should be great. He got all the tools. He got this. He got that. He has a very big losing record.
Yes, he does.
He has a very so one of the stats on a quarterback and a head coach is your win-loss record. What's their win-loss record? Derek Carr's win-loss record is like 18 games under 500 now.
Yes.
I've been drinking all day, and I can't throw out the straight numbers, but I know it's 18 games under 500. And I know Josh McDougal, his record now is got to be getting close, because what are we now? 2-7. So he's double digits under 500 now for sure. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let me see what Alex Ghost is saying here. We were scrappy last season. We might have touched the canvas and ended up with 2 swollen eyes, but we fighting. Thank you. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we want. We want to fight, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, for us motherfuckers like me and Shanada, all our people in Super Hood Tailgate who was out there all the years, all I ever said, I don't care. I know it's 17 games now, but back then it was 16. And I said, I don't care if we go 0-16 every season, as long as I see my team fighting out there and really, really trying. Because back then we had no talent. Right now, I'm going to say the same thing. I want to see y'all fighting and doing it. But now we got talent.
Right.
Now we got talent. The fuck out of here, man.
We got talent. On the roster, we got talent. But we don't see that talent come into fruition on the front line. Exactly. Where is the talent on the line? You know what I'm saying? We could look at the stats and be like, okay, Devontae Adams, yeah. Okay, Carr. But it's not looking, the stats ain't matching up right now. What they should be what they are is not matching up right now. And we know we have the ability of our team. We have the team, but we don't have the heart. We don't have the ambition,
the passion.
Like it's gone by the wayside. I don't know where it is. It seems as though after the first half, they just fall apart at the wayside. I don't know if they're saying, okay, well, it's something against Big Daniel, but as a team and as a Raider, we want to win.
We want
to win,
man. I mean, like for real. I just see. I don't want to talk shit, but I do want to talk shit.
I want to win.
We want to win. Like motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers getting paid all this money, and then you go out there and we, like I said, we come 100% all the time, all day, every day. And we got to go deal with people, whether it's at work or in the public or whatever.
Yes, we do.
Y'all motherfuckers go and don't give a fuck. And that's where I say it just really, really, really just pisses me off.
Right.
I need to see more. I need to see when have we gone in and just beat a motherfucker's ass? Like, you got too much talent to not go in and beat a motherfucker's ass when you play in the Jacksonville Jaguars or the Indianapolis Colts. Hey, the Detroit Lions have won 2 games in a row. The Detroit Lions, dude, really? Really? These dudes come out and fight. Our dudes come out, motherfucking. We had 7 points at halftime, and I'm like, we sitting here, we scored right at the end of the first half.
Right at the end of the first half,
and like we sitting here, like, dude, really? With all this, like, this what y'all finna do? Oh man, I don't know, man. I'm at a little bit. I'm almost at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm also trying to drink and smoke.
I don't know if I'm at a loss for words, or I should say I expected this, but I don't want to expect that from our team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Coming out, we did good. We did real good. I'm like, the defense showed a lot of heart at the beginning of this first half. Like, they came out. The defense is always showing heart. Max can't not run the whole team. Mad Max can't defend the whole team.
Right. We had turnovers. Again. So the defense gave up what we lose? 25-20. Defense gave up 25 points, right? You know what the NFL average is? Like 24. So we came in knowing we ain't signed all these big top-notch defensive players. So you're saying we give up our NFL average, basically, but we have one of the highest paid offenses.
We do.
And we have all these stars on offense, and we can't score more than that? Oh, that's frustrating to me.
Very frustrating to me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not score more than that? You got a high school coach coming in, never coached an NBA game, his NFL game in his life.
Right. Hey.
And run plays.
My boy Ant Dog from Vallejo. I don't know if you know my boy Ant people from Vallejo, but he said Max is gas all game. Don't know how the rest of you don't feed off it. I don't either, because Max go 100 all fucking game.
The whole game.
Like, he don't stop. He's nonstop. Why is the rest of the defense not feeding off that? I don't know. But you know what? But because Max is and my brother, because Max is so 100%, it keeps our defense at least around average.
Right.
But when you have all this money on offense, why are they not feeding off that shit?
That part.
Why are you not scoring more points? Why are you not, dude? Motherfucking 20 points at the house. You scored 0 points against the Saints in New Orleans. In Jacksonville, you scored 0 points in the second half. And now you're at home and you scored 20 in the whole game.
Oh my gosh.
This shit's embarrassing, man. It's just simply embarrassing. It really is.
Yeah, it really is. There's no way to say that it's an upset to the franchise. We lose to the the Jacksonville Jaguars. An upset.
Right.
Upset.
So last 3 games we've been favored. And
yes.
The last 3 games we've been favored. And we lost all of them. Lost every one of them. Like, it was like, all right, the easy part of our schedule is coming up right here. We got all these we going to New Orleans, who had their top 2 receivers out, and who knows that we don't even know who was fucking quarterback. And then we're going to Jacksonville to play Sunshine and the Jacksonville Jaguars. You can't even name anyone else. Their running back's pretty good, Etienne, or however you say his name.
Etienne.
And now we're playing the Colts, who got a 112-year-old quarterback in Matty Ice. And again, you can't name any. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, who's kind of been hurt and really hasn't done much since his injury. So, but you can't do shit against these dudes? Fuck out of here, man. I just don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Y'all chime in and let us know, because I'm trying to understand how we could be outcoached by a interim high school coach. I don't get it. I don't understand how we were able to be outplayed.
Right. Right, right. Hey, Ant, I see you on here and you chiming in for sure. I love you, bro. Hey, when you coming back out to Vegas to kick it? Whoever on here. When you coming back out to Vegas? Who on here? When you coming back out to Vegas to kick it, man?
Yeah.
And drink with the Red Nation. Hey, Ant, we need. Ant's official. Ant did his Red Nation Drinking Club.
Okay,
Ant's official. Ant on there. Ant's official Red Nation Drinking Club. Hey, Ant, Sonata the Beast, though. Sonata the Beast.
Yes.
She the Beast. She the Beast. Brian Dinner is the overall. He 10 seconds. He did his shit in 10 seconds. Sonata's like 19 seconds.
Man.
Monster. Anyone who wants to come join the Red Nation Drinking Club, man, shot of Hennessy, shot of vodka, and kill a beer. Hey, Red Nation in the building, my boy, business, man. You know Jaime.
Hey, what's up, Jaime? Red
What's up, baby? Hey. What's up, Red? Another one of them disappointing losses, Red Nation. Like,
wow.
We just here drinking, bro.
Another one.
Hey. Red Nation, I sent your shirt off in the mail. You should be getting it soon, my brother.
All righty. Yes.
Oh, and said Brian Beast Mode. I might have to run it back.
Beast Mode.
Oh,
shit.
Hey, that motherfucker Brian shit was whoa. That motherfucker did that shit in like 10, 11 seconds. Like,
right.
I mean, that shit. Hey. Sonata, though, number 2 overall and first amongst women.
Go.
Women ain't even close to Sonata. But honestly, she number 2 over dudes. I wasn't even close to Sonata's score. Sonata murdered that shit. She ain't no joke.
Raider Nation.
Right.
Raider Nation Drinking Club. In the building.
Represent.
Man. We up in this thing. Raider Nation Drinking Club. Right. If y'all want to come and join the Raider Nation Drinking Club, let us know. There's an initiation fee. The fee is really just to drink.
Hey, that's it.
You want to drink?
All you got to do is you got to drink.
That's
it. That's all you got to do to be official. You just got to drink. Hey, Jaime did it. Jaime was funny. You were there. You were there, huh? Hey, Jaime, you were there when Sonata murdered that shit. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And so ours goes, man. Whenever you're ready to join the Red Nation Drinking Club, man, that's what it is. Shot of vodka, shot of Hennessy, and pound of beer. Got to be under 2 minutes.
Yes.
Really, that should take like 35 seconds. But Brian Dinner got the record. Sonata got number 2, but she woman's record by far. Let's go. And Q said, "Hey, this is for show. This team makes us drink.
Let's go.
That's it.
Raiders.
This team makes us drink.
Hey. All right, Raider Nation.
This is what we say. This is what I say.
I gotta go. I got a flight to catch.
Sonata got a flight to catch. She heading back to the Bay. Thank you, Sonata.
Thank you, Thor.
Love you.
Appreciate
see you next time for
see you
sure.
next time, Raider Nation.
For sure.
All right, y'all. I'll be out. I'll see you next time. Go Raiders.
Hell yeah. They inside drinking. Sonata got a flight to catch, man. For sure, man. So, you know, this game is just at this point, man. I'm not saying tank because we don't even have to tank. For one, we don't have to tank, man. We are just pure crap, man. We are pure crap. But I need to beat the Niners. That's it. That's all I need to do. I need to beat the Niners on New Year's. I don't know who coming out here for New Year's. If you're coming out here for New Year's, man, be safe. I'll be here. I'll be at that game. I ain't going to no more games this year inside. As long as my back is not fucked up, or I'm not sick, I'd be at every tailgating party. Today, honestly, this whole weekend, I could barely move. and really right now the alcohol got me going. And I'm sitting in this chair, which is kind of solid. If I sit in on the couch or whatever, my back be fucked up. So outside of that, I be at every tailgate, I be at every party, but I ain't going in to support this bullshit that they be showing me. Um, let's see what Al said. Um, what do you think of the theory that the team is tanking on purpose? I don't believe it. Al's Ghost, bro. I really don't believe it, man. Um, I don't, man. We really try to win that game today, but we're just not good, man. And that's what I'm saying. We don't have to tank because we're not good. Not that we don't have talent or enough talent to be a playoff caliber team. We just are not good as a team. So I really don't believe that at all. I will never feed into that. I just feel that these dudes can't play together as a solid team. Um, that I said we tank and we stink. Hey, we just don't do that shit, man. I'm not gonna believe that forever, man. First off, if you're tanking, unless the coach actually talked to Mark Davis, but I don't think Mark Davis is smart enough to even consider that. I think he wants to win too. Honestly, I talk so much shit about Mark Davis, but I really do believe he wants to win. He wants to win. And and Las Vegas is the kind of town that needs a winner. So and wants a winner and needs a winner. So I just don't think they're gonna do that. I just think that they're pure crap, bro. I just as a team, I think your leader is pure crap. Oh shit, GQ in the building.
Back in the building.
GQ, man, Shania just had to bounce. Take a seat, bro.
In the
We
building.
got another 15 minutes or so left on here. Let me scoot this camera over a little this way.
What's up?
GQ in the building. What's
In the
up,
building.
baby?
Nation or nothing, baby.
All day.
It don't matter. You know what I mean? Still nation or nothing.
All day, bro, all day. Hey, this is what we say: proud of the nation, embarrassed by the team,
Man,
bro.
man.
We say solid. We say solid.
You
We
know?
say solid. Man.
Like my boy Fody say, stay solid, not potato salad. You feel me?
You know, for
Yeah,
sure,
he-
for sure.
But it's painful to watch. I'm gonna tell you. We just gonna keep it all the way 1,000 while, man. It's painful to watch.
It's
It's
painful. It's
Just
painful. It's painful to watch, man. It's painful to watch, man. We're a little slow. Sorry about the dead air time. We smoking, drinking. I don't know. We doing what we do. So I don't. So last week we were like, where do we go from here? At this point, where do we go from here? And never tank. I know Al's Ghost brought it up. A couple people brought it up. My brother Jaime said if we tanking, we stanking. Fuck that shit. We ain't tanking, man. Fuck that shit.
Well, we not tanking.
We just
the
garbage.
fans. No.
We
I'm
just-
gonna say this though.
the team just garbage song. They did not try to lose that game today.
No,
They did not try to lose
I'm-
today.
I'm-
They
I'm-
just crap, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what though. The people that are in the organization right now, you can't really say that they're from that same cloth that Al Davis is from. Like, yes, us the fans, because we've always
they're
been
not
the same.
from the same cloth we
And,
from.
and that's what I'm saying.
Either.
So I mean, they could be tanking. They could. I don't. We're not tanking. We're
But
not
if
taking
you
that
watch-
philosophy.
Right,
but
right. But if you watch that game today, they were not tanking.
no,
Well, they're just not that
they're
good.
just not that good.
They're just not that good. And individually,
I don't know, but if you'd have watched that New Orleans game, okay, so after the New Orleans game, you can look at a game like that and be like, these motherfuckers is tanking. Like we don't get across the 50 in the entire game. You'd be like, fuck, like, okay, what's up with that shit? Because there's no possible way that an NFL offense could not get across fucking midfield in an entire game, right? Unless you're purposely trying to do that
Nobody
shit.
can tank that bad. Is what I'm saying. So that's why I say we just not that good, bro.
We're just not that good.
We just not that good. We got a leader.
But that doesn't make any sense either because we have Devontae Adams and motherfucking Josh Jacobs.
But the motherfuckers, as a team, they don't play good together.
Which is crazy because we did last year with the worst team.
But we had different coach. We had different players. So a worse talented team. But someone on here earlier said you cannot. There's no test for a dude's heart, right? So we might have more talent, and I'm not saying Devontae at all. I'm just saying when you put this dude with that dude and a certain dude's heart and a certain person's like how they roll as a dude, and they get next to another dude, and they got a leader of the dudes who is Josh McDougal, right? And I'm never going to call him by his right name because fuck him. He should have been fired a long time ago.
He wasn't going to be fired because Carr wanted him.
Well, he'll never get fired because Carr wanted him, but Carr should get fired.
Now check this out. Check this out. If Carr wasn't there, McDaniels wouldn't have been there. I'm going to tell you that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to just say it like that. If Carr wasn't there, McDaniels wouldn't have been there.
Right.
Period. That wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't happen. And to Al's ghost, I mean, I feel you, bro. Like, but if you think about it, you gotta think about it like this, though. At a certain point, and I'm not saying that I disagree with you about the money thing, but you gotta think about it. He's still a business owner, bro. And at the end of the day, if you're running a business, you're just gonna give all your funds away, sign contracts, buy, save, and do all that, and not try to make no money. You're not gonna try to do nothing to make money if you're a business owner. Well, we're fans, so I get it because we're coming from a fan perspective. But the Davis family, just to put in perspective, it's not like these guys were some super money tycoons that had hella dough. Their pockets are super deep. They're actually one of the brokest ownerships, in the NFL. So, yes, at a certain point, you're gonna try to worry about your bottom line, which is your money. So, I mean, in that respect, if you look at the moves that he made, not from our standpoint as fans, but business-wise, he took their family net worth from $500 million to $3 billion. The organization, organizational worth. So, in terms of that, yes, he exactly was worried about the money, you know what I mean, and winning second. But that side of it, I kind of, I want to be a business owner myself one day, right? So when I'm owning my business, am I gonna worry about making money too? Hell yes, you know what I mean. But I get it though. As a fan, from the fan standpoint, you want them to make these moves and do what they need to do. We were just talking about this earlier. In terms of moves, because we talk about defense, right, and offense or whatever. But honestly, one of our major problems is the fact that when we draft young players or when we get our free agents, we always, for some reason, don't get the guys that's like the guys. We always end up with fucking bullshit ass projects. So with all the draft picks, you look at all our previous picks.
Hold the sound for a second.
Yeah, if we would have been hitting on picks, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. But because our picks are always trash, right, and they don't contribute, and another team, they'll get their first round draft pick and they'll contribute day one, or they're like fucking rookie of the year or shit like that. I think that affects us a lot too, not hitting, really hitting on our picks, especially first or second round, in terms of that winning. But you gotta be willing to invest. For sure. I definitely do agree. You gotta invest. We not taking, we staking. That's just funny. Yeah, buddy. What's up? Who up on here? I see we got 8 people. Just rolling up. You know what I mean? We got 8 people in here.
Hey, again, right on, my brother, right on. we doing what we do. Again, this was a just I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna just come on and talk shit for a minute. We all doing that. And our channel is new. It's we just decided, or I just decided, like I'm tired of some other bullshit, and I'm gonna come start my own channel. Um, and we need to start reaching out and doing this. Is technically our first live show ever. I mean, we just threw this is the Red Nation Drinking Club.
What up, what up, what up,
Q
Q?
said, "What's up, baby? What's
Boy,
up?"
boy,
You
Q,
know,
what up,
Q,
man?
Q was working tonight. I hit Q up, but he was at work. And he was about to get off. You know, he on that Sunday double time and whatever.
Hey, but that's all right. You know, you gonna catch one of the alphabet boys on here. Q, GQ, UAB, whatever. We gonna be on this thing.
Right. And that dog on 80.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's listening for sure. We love you, Ant Dog. And my folks. He's been out here before. I don't know if you got a chance to kick with Ant. Hopefully, Ant, you'll be back. When you come back out here to Vegas, Ant, if you have a chance to text him, whatever. And that'll be over here when he gets out here. He'll be kicking it at the house, drinking, and a real and whoever Q you on here. I want to say this. We was talking about having a little Christmas party December 10th or something. I think we was trying to avoid actual home game so we could actually have a Christmas party without it being like Raider parties and people was trying to go to.
Shanada leaving, I think.
Oh yeah, no, Shanada had a bounce. She was out here doing the show with me.
No, she right there. I think she's actually leaving right
Yo,
now.
she's actually her Uber here now. Okay, yeah, she had to go order Uber and say bye to everyone and all that. So we out here. I know. People being here, draft parties and whatever, and just whenever you in town, you come kick it. And we're real Raider people, man. So that was the point of starting my own channel. We should have started our own channel. Q is part of this channel. Quiet Q, GQ is part of this. The Super Hood Tailgate featuring the Red Nation Drinking Club. We Red Nation Drinking Club. I'm the founder of Super Hood Tailgate from Oakland. Me and my wife, Q was part of that. And we've been doing it for years, man. And we trying to get it back rolling. We're trying to get real Raider chat, man. Because I watch a lot of YouTube, and I'm definitely I got a lot of love for Raider YouTube people, man. But at some point, I feel like everyone wants to appease the I don't know what you call it, status quo, the whatever people want to say. We talking that real shit. That's why I keep saying it's all about the Raider Nation. This right here is the Raider Nation. Like real motherfuckers. Y'all up in here, Owls Ghost, Ant Dog, Quiet Q.
Let's address that.
All these people, real Raider Nation. Proud of the nation. My homeboy Sultan Mir helped me hook my channel up. I know he texted me. He's busy tonight doing a bunch of shit. He helped me hook my little Super Hood. See the Super Hood tailgate logo and shit above it. Featuring the Red Nation Drinking Crew underneath. And I had my little intro song to come in with and whatever. He made the beat. He hooked all that up for me and helped me set up the channel. Love you for that shit, brother. I know he was busy right now because I was like, bro, come and fuck with us. But he's just busy. But real Raider Nation, like the nation, we are proud of the nation.
I'm about to tap in on Aldo. Why
Yeah.
you? Because that's a good statement right here.
Right here.
No, let's go down to the bottom one. Yeah, that one. So I'm not going to say that the team doesn't have problems, Al. That we do, man, and we do have problems outside of Derek Carr. But here's the problem. The problem with that statement is Derek Carr is the longest tenured motherfucker on the team.
Right.
The only person that's been on the team longer than Derek Carr is Mark Davis.
Say that again.
I'm talking GMs, head coaches, offensive coordinators, defense coordinators, wide receivers, running backs, offensive linemen, linebackers, corners, safeties. Derek Carr's been there longer than anybody. I want to say at least 5 years longer than anybody, right?
Say that
so
again.
when we're talking about the problems with the team. Usually, if you have someone like Derek Carr that they've invested so much in, and I understand that it's Carr, and people don't want to, oh, you just talking about Carr, but it's a point. When you've invested as much as you have in Carr, money, players, getting draft picks, getting lines, getting wide receivers, getting whoever, getting his coaches, getting his offensive coordinators, getting the motherfuckers he wants, all that investment, and even them paying him instead of paying Mac, right? What has Carr done to help? We're talking about the problems that we have. What problems did Carr alleviate by having him, by keeping him with the other problems that we have? What problems did he actually help? What did he solve? When we're down, he gets us in there in the red zone. When we're down, we haven't set him up for success. Okay, I won't disagree about the winning culture. But again, you would expect your quarterback, the leader, to like help that, right? Especially if you're saying, you know what, we've had your rookie contract, and we see something in you. We're gonna give you a contract, over $100 million, right? And then you still don't do shit, and we'll do the injury and all the psychological shit, right? So then the next years come up, and he's still not doing shit under that new contract. And then you give him another contract extension, right? So at what point are you like, hey, we want to see some production out of you? But what does the offensive line combinations have to do with anything? Because if you look at the offensive line statistics, I won't say that we're the best line. Clearly, we're not. We definitely don't get sacked the most. We definitely don't have the least amount of pocket presence time. We're like in the middle of the pack of pocket presence. So he has pocket time. He doesn't get sacked like incredibly often like that. I mean, I get it, they're not the best, but to say that he can't perform because of the line combinations don't matter, because you're looking at what the protection is like. How many times does he get sacked? What's his time like in the pocket? What, you feel me? So I'm like, you know what I mean? What does the line have to do with anything? Okay. And then since we're talking about line, because we're talking about offensive line, when we had the top 3, top 2, top 1 offensive line in the NFL, right? 2017. We had it 2016, but we also had it 2017. When we had the top line in 2017, what was his stats like with a top 5, top 3 O-line? Did he throw 35 touchdowns that year? Was he like in a MVP, conversation? I'm saying, like, even with that protection, but then what people will say was this: even when we had that number 1 O-line, number 2 O-line, they'll be like, oh, but he didn't have a number 1 receiver, the receiver. So it's always it's the deflection, right? He didn't have the receivers. He had a top line. No, but we didn't have receivers with a top line. Oh, we have top receivers, but we don't have a top line. So we said he has to have a top line, and he has to have top receiver, and he has to have like the top tight end and a slot receiver and a top running back, and you know what I mean, to succeed, right? Come on. It's like, I mean, so when I'm talking about Carr, right? So we take the Saints game, Q was talking about the midfield shit. So the starting offense and Carr spent an entire game and couldn't get across the 50, and Stidham came in the fourth quarter, and he was able to get across the 50. They didn't score, but he moved the ball. They crossed midfield. So what is it that Stidham was doing that the starting offense couldn't do? It's like,
I mean, it's so much. And so this is what Al's Ghost, and we feel you, and I got nothing but love for you, brother. And we got nothing but love for you, honestly, because you're a Raider. You're a Raider, and we're all baffled and confused. And you look at everyone's comments, from businessman Jaime to Q's to what we're talking about and to what you're talking about.
But Al, I get you. So now that's the next excuse, right? So that's what I'm saying. He's hurt. his line,
and there's just so much. But my thing is 9 years. So you have the argument of, well, who was there before him and who are we going to get? Well, whoever was there before him got 2 years or so, and then they were gone. And it couldn't get worse. It couldn't get worse.
Was Carson Palmer losing like that?
It couldn't get worse. So whatever. Like, so you want to draft a young dude and whatever and do something different, and it was working because I had a car. I had a car jersey, and I was a car fan. I was happy when we drafted Carr because the year we drafted Carr was the last year the draft was in New York. And William Garcia just came on here and threw up the Cuban squad. What's up, William? Love you, brother. Thank you for showing up. And that was the last year the draft was in New York, and we drafted Khalil Mack in the first round. And there were talks that year because I was out there about drafting. They were like, "Oh, the Raiders might draft Derek Carr in the first round." And I said, "Man, at number 5 overall, I said if the Raiders draft Derek Carr," and I met my homeboy Phil, who I got his number, who's great people, who's a Raider fan, who coaches at the University of Buffalo, where Khalil Mack, he was a defensive coach who coached Khalil Mack, who was at the draft with Khalil Mack, and he is a diehard Raider fan, and Khalil Mack wanted to come to the Raiders and cried because you look at the draft right now, the Buffalo Bills traded up that year to number 4, and Khalil Mack cried at the draft and thought he was going to stay in Buffalo. And you know who Buffalo drafted? Sammy motherfucking Watkins. Look that shit up. And I'm drunk as fuck, and I still remember this shit. It drafted Sammy Watkins, and then because Phil, who was a Raider fan and knew people in the Raider organization, was like, the Raiders want to take you. And Khalil Mack was so excited. He wanted to come to California. He wanted to be a Raider. He wanted all that shit because Phil, Pigna, I don't know how you spell his name, but he was the Raider coach.
Is that bro that becoming just like Al Davis? Al's Ghost? Is that who Al's Ghost is?
Who?
Bro, is that the cat that be coming to the tailgates dressed like Al Davis?
I have no idea. But
I think that's who it is. That who that is?
I don't know. Hey, if you the dude who comes to tailgate dressed as Al Davis, man, we ain't got nothing for love for you.
No, it's all love, bro.
But what I'm saying is that year, and then we drafted. Then we drafted Derek Carr in the first pick of the second round. I was really excited. Like, all right, cool. We got him in the second round because I wanted to go D, and we got Khalil Mack, who, and then after all that, Khalil Mack, Defensive Player of the Year, All Pro at 2 positions.
That's where if you want to know,
and you don't fucking pay him.
What we fucked up was paying Carr and not paying Mac. This whole thing comes off of paying Carr instead of paying Mac. Again, Al's Ghost, this is what I'm saying. They've invested in Carr from the beginning. It was about Carr. All about Carr. They invested in Carr. You know what I mean? And that was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. We can see clearly now. That was the wrong move, man.
Forever, bro. And honestly, man, me too, forever. Superhood tailgate. That's why that's me, Superhood tailgate, baby. And we love you for sure. It's all good,
right,
man.
And so, businessman. That's what we're talking about,
man. That's my fam.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So even if you want to take it out of Derek Carr, even if you want to take it off of him, Al's Ghost, like his name. Let's take his name off of it. But okay. That wasn't the Al Davis guy. Mm-hmm. But even if you want to take it off of Derek Carr himself, like you can't. I played football my entire life, all the way up until college. I played for Azusa Pacific, everything, bro. Like that's the leader. He's the leader, bro. He's the leader. So let's say offense. And I know we're gonna go coach, but even Devontae Adams, He just came and spoke that shit, bro. He said everybody want to keep pointing fingers at the coaching. At a certain point, you can't look at coaching. The players have to execute, man. And motherfuckers ain't executing. And that came out of Devontae Adams' mouth himself. You know what I mean? Like, players are not executing. So I can call whatever play. I can do whatever I want to because I've coached too. I've coached for over a decade. But if you don't execute the play, if you ain't following your right assignment, you know what I mean? Then the shit ain't gonna work. You feel me?
Hey, so I was gonna say I wasn't the guy dressed up as Al.
Yeah.
Hey, like, hey, for sure.
No.
And
Hold
hey, Al, man.
Let me address this. So when I say leadership, I don't mean just being a great guy. Yes, Derek Carr is a great guy. He's a pastor. He's kind. He's helpful. He's you know what I mean? All that. He's an excellent person. Yes, he's a leader. Showed the leadership. He kept poise in all the situations. I get it. But we need the leadership on the field, though, bro. On the field. I'm talking actual play on the field. So all the games that we lost this year, we're talking about and I'm saying I'm putting it on the offense. So you can put it on whoever you want to put on the offense. The offense is a unit and it's ran by the motherfucker who hikes the ball, right? The center and the quarterback, that exchange. Quarterback has the ball. He runs the plays. He's calling the shit. He sees the field. He's calling the audibles or not calling the audibles when he sees shit on the field or don't see shit on the field, right? It's him. So at the end of the day, this sorry-ass defense that people say we have, right, that's giving up and the reason why we're losing, they're making the stops at the ends of these games to give us the fucking ball to win or continue the game on, and the offense has the ball. Now, stop me when I'm wrong. The offense has the ball last, and they fucking choke that shit. No matter what, if you say it's the lineman held, the dude dropped the ball, Carr overthrew somebody, or held the ball too long, sacked and fumbled, whatever you want to say, the offense has not came through. And we're supposed to have a top offense. So if you're the quarterback, and you're saying it's not your fault, then that means your leadership needs to be getting in somebody's ass on the offense to get that shit together so y'all can get your shit together. So since that hasn't happened yet and the offense still looks the way it does, then what are we talking about when we're talking about leadership?
Right.
What are we talking about? Because, he was in there saying this and that. Well, ain't shit changed. The offense still looks terrible. We couldn't score more than 20 on the fucking Colts. The Colts are dog shit. People want to talk about the defense giving up points, right? The defense gave up 25. The defense couldn't stop them. They gave up 25. 24. But our offense can't score on these dog shit ass defenses.
Hey, wasn't that a defensive coordinator?
And we just wait, wasn't that Gus Bradley that everybody said was fucking dog shit that we should have got rid of? Fire Gus Bradley. His defenses are weak. His defenses are trash. Wow, his defense just kept Derek Carr from winning. Held him to 20 points. Damn. So if Gus Bradley is trash and we wanted to get rid of him and we can't beat Gus Bradley, what does that say? I mean,
we got more shots coming. Sorry, guys. Again, we were at a nation drinking crew.
And Carr ain't the only Carr not the only person that been through it. So when people talk about the shit that they've been through, right? Carr ain't the only person on the team. The funny thing about people that talk about Carr is they'll talk about all his comebacks, and it was like, yeah, but what about Carr when he came back right here and when he did that? So when all that shit happened, it was Carr. It was all him. He did it by himself. Right. But when we talk about the shit that he's doing wrong, he can't lose alone. It's not all by himself. It's not a one player thing. It's a whole team thing. But then in the next sentence, talk about Carr. He's the best cornerback. He came back in this game and he did this and that. And he. But then when you try to criticize him, no, he gets no criticism. It's the team. It wasn't him. It's this. It's that. It's this and that. It can't be both, bro. Either he's going to take all the blame and all the credit, or he can take none of the blame and none of the credit. When it's wins, he can't take the credit for the wins either. Or you're going to have to take the criticism for the losses as well.
Man, my brother, that's what I've been saying. I don't care none of that shit. You can only win if you outscore your opponent. I'm always like, look, I don't give a fuck.
Just keeping it 100.
You got to outscore these. I don't care. Say whatever. Score motherfucking points. Score. What is this?
Rum.
Rum. Thank you. Hey, Red Nation Drinking Crew.
I know we ain't got the little thing that say drink, but hey, everybody drink up, hey.
Cheers,
Salud,
baby.
salud.
Cheers. Yeah, I seen drinks. Let's go. Woo!
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, man, we all want to win, man.
We all
love the Raiders, man. We all love the Raiders, man. So when I'm saying team sport, when we're looking at shit that's not working out, Al's goes, yes, he can play in between the 20s and he'll do certain things on certain games. Just like remember the game 5 games ago when Carr finally was running for first downs. He ran for like 3 first downs and something like that. And everybody, all the Carr fans was all hyped up. See, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Guess what? How many other games has he done that shit?
Right. The thing is,
he did just enough to get people happy and excited. See, that's the Carr we talking about. And then he never did that shit.
That's what I
again.
say, man. The motherfucker is, sorry to say that motherfucker, but that motherfucker is consistently inconsistent. Bro, be consistent with that shit, bro. Be consistent with that shit, and we will love you, and we will want you. But you're not. We just want consistency of great commitment to excellence. We want a consistency of excellence. That's all.
Here's the thing, though, Al. He's like when you see the consistency of what we've had several years aside from last year. Last year was an anomaly, right? Because of just the passion, everything went on. We actually won all the games that we needed to win. But here's the problem is we always get to the point to where we don't get our shit together until we literally have to win every game, or it's like, or else for us. And then when it's our backs on the wall, then we have to play like that. But last year it was like that, right? We got to a point where we had to win out. The year before that, we were 6-4, right? Right in prime spot, collapsed into the second half of the year. The year before that, we was like 6-4, 6-5, some shit like that, collapsed at the end of the year. Like, it's been a consistent shit with us and not being able to produce. For like the past 5 years, we've been the worst first half scoring team in the NFL. We don't score points in the first half. We don't score points off of turnovers. We're like the worst team scoring points off of turnovers. Then they'll say, well, the defense only got 5 or 6 turnovers this year, and we don't have any points off of those 5 or 6 turnovers. Today was the first game I saw us get a fucking fumble, and then the offense came and scored back off of that.
Right.
If you think about this year, the only 2 games that we won, defense scored touchdowns in both of those games. And in both of those games, Derek Carr only threw 1 touchdown combined. So in those combined wins, the defense had more touchdowns than Derek Carr had.
Right. So let me say something on this. And Al's goes again. Got nothing but love for you, town business, baby. Let's go. See, now I'm gonna break out my East. Well, I don't know if you can even see the East Bay in here, because the East Bay Hustlers the Hustlers, but it's East Bay 510, and season ticket holder in Oakland all them years, bro. And honestly, if we talk about Derek Carr, like I definitely. I'm on the other side. I'm a Carr fan. I am a Carr fan, but because he's our quarterback, but I definitely don't want to put all the blame on him. I just want to say that you have, as the quarterback, took on the responsibility for the wins and losses and the blame at some point. That's what you take on. So. Again, I don't want to put because I want to win, and I want Derek Carr to be great. I really do. But
because if he's great, we great, right?
Right.
If he's great,
we great. But you got to show greatness and prove greatness, and at some point we just got to get over that.
Al, let me ask you this question: in what moment this year or even last year, when we needed the touchdown to win, what time did Derek Carr put that shit on his back and do that shit? Now, we're talking about him saying he has Mamba mentality. Think about Kobe Bryant and think about how he was.
I'm a
think about
fan,
his
from the Bama. I know.
Think about that Kobe shit, that last minute shit. When Kobe got the ball last minute, last second, the Mamba mentality. Now, think about Derek Carr in our last minute, last moments, the moment. When has he ever came through in the clutch like that?
Right. Hey, and you know what? This right here is actually one of the better statements. Oh, my bad. Right here is one of the better statements and one of the things I appreciate the most.
You wasn't watching the defense last year,
Al. All respect and so Al's ghost. Al's a ghost again. He like this is the thing that bothers me when I say I've said this and this might be disrespectful to some people, especially as Bay Cats. I'm like, Derek Carr is the Donald Trump of football because Derek Carr put such a line and a disrespect between. So you have
he's polarizing. He's polarizing.
So we can sit here and we can talk about it, and there's no disrespect. We're just gonna talk about it and whatever. And we want our people to win. If you're an American, you want the United States to be great and be the best because we should be the best country in the whole wide world and whatever. But when you have someone where the whole world is divided, so when we talk about the whole world, in this instance, we're talking about the whole Raider Nation in the Derek. So everything is so divided. So we just want to win. I understand you just want to win too, right? And we all just want to win. So whatever side you're on, we just want our team in that instance is the country. But in this instance, we just want our team to win. So we want the greatness. That's all. And so thank you for being here.
Absolutely. And man, it's all love and appreciation, man. For sure. But I disagree. I honestly disagree. I'm going to be 1,000% honest with you. I feel like our defense was very much underappreciated last year. In terms of the games that we did, like we were holding teams that we shouldn't have been holding to. Now y'all say, oh yeah, y'all let them score 20, whatever. But when we, again, going back to the times like when we needed these stops, these turnovers, these shits to get the ball back, to make sure that we did that. And even in games where we had multiple turnovers from the offense, bro. Multiple turnovers. I mean, that's a kind of, I understand the philosophy, but that's not necessarily true. We've seen that actually proven to be untrue with teams getting new quarterbacks, getting even young quarterbacks coming in having immediate success. I understand it's scary to think about, but yeah, but no risk, no reward, my guy. So again, we can't just try to stay stagnant because we're scared to take risks. Right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might be risky. It's been risky keeping Derek Carr for 9 years, right?
Yeah.
But and keeping him for this long, he's eating up a lot of cap space. So even if we had a rookie quarterback, we would be able to do so much more with his contract.
So you look at the Justin Fields, you look at whatever rookie quarterback is in there, right? And the shit they have done with, and if their team is 3-6 or 4-5. And our team is 2-7. So, but they're earning time and getting experience, and they're able to build defenses, and they're able to build whatever offensive line and all that shit.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Al. This is my stance. I'm gonna tell you exactly. I was like Thor. Literally, when Derek Carr came out. I was a Carr fan, right? I was a Carr fan. I backed him up. I supported him. I was cheering on his name, all that whole shit, right? First year. Those mistakes and things in terms of his pocket presence, his awareness, his not being able to go through multiple reads, off throwing people with his accuracy, he was doing that since year one. But the thing is, we accepted those things year 1, 2, and 3 because we're like, okay, he's progressing. He's getting better. You know what I mean? He's gonna grow. He's gonna learn those things. You know, you get habits and shit, but he's gonna be in the NFL. He's gonna learn. He's gonna come out of those. 2016, he actually was still doing those things in 2016, although he was a little more mobile, right? He was getting out of the pocket a lot more, and then he got hurt.
Right.
And then after he got hurt, shit changed.
The shit changed.
Period. Point blank, bro. Shit changed. And if you don't see that his play, the way he was playing before and after change, then I don't know what to tell you. And the problem with that change is the progressions that I thought he was going to make as he ascended, it didn't happen. He's still not aware in the pocket. He still can't read the pressures. He still can't go through multiple reads in the progression. He's still underthrowing, overthrowing, throwing behind, all that. What other quarterback have you ever seen throw a ball away in the stands on 4th and goal? Answer me that. I just want to know. Tell me one quarterback you've ever seen do that. Tell me. I put a name in the chat. Anybody? Okay. And then this is what I'll say to you on top of that, right? So, and I agree. You're telling the truth, right? But athletically, truthfully, is DC a more athletic person, mobile, than Marcus Mariota? I know people feel like Marcus Mariota can't throw. Maybe he's not as accurate, if you want to say accurate, because you go by completion percentage on accuracy. But let's say Marcus Mariota is not as accurate as Carr, but he can throw. He can throw. We've seen this. He's shown it, and he's athletic. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. He's a motherfucking. Did he win the NCAA championship? Oregon.
They were in it.
They were in it. I
don't know if they.
So Marcus Mariota, and when you merely mention his name with most Carr fans, right? They hate him, right? They hate him. Oh, Marcus Mariota. Nah, he's trash. Oh, bam. Okay, but he's trash, right? What did he do to y'all to make him hate y'all so much? He had the same excuses as Derek Carr, bro. Every year Marcus Mariota was in Tennessee, he had a new coach. He had a new offensive coordinator, a new playbook. He didn't have no number one receiver. He didn't have no top running back. Derrick Henry was there as a young cat, but he was not in his prime yet. He wasn't balling yet. Their defense was okay at time. Wasn't a top defense. Okay, he didn't have nothing, right? And he had to transition every year. But knowing the abilities that he had, and even with the shit that he had, he still went to the playoffs. Won in the playoffs, won in Kansas City in the playoffs, right? Has done these things, but people act like he cannot play football at all. And then he got his spot taken in Tennessee. Well, damn, look at the quarterback of Tennessee. What has he been doing since he took over? They ain't won no damn Super Bowl, but they've been balling. And Tannehill got his spot taken by Rosen in Miami. So is it that Tannehill was trash because Miami traded him to Tennessee to get Rosen from Arizona, who was a first-round pick, and Arizona traded his ass the very next year to get Kyler Murray? So it seems like other teams don't, when it comes to, the new quarterback, we're going to change. Motherfuckers is moving quarterbacks like nothing. People said Tua was going to be trash. Y'all see them Dolphins down there? Man. Right. Tannehill went to Tennessee because Rosen went to Miami. He got an opportunity, and he made the most of it. Mariota could have had an opportunity with us, but he wasn't allowed to make the most of it. He didn't even see the field, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he already, touches. And you can say what you want about him, but if you look at him now and know they're not the tippy top or whatever, they're still top of their division. They was leading their division, but he's over there winning in Atlanta with a new team, right? He just changed to a new team and has a new coach, a brand new offensive coordinator, a new team, right? You don't know these receivers. You never play with them, and they're over there having success. Their defense is trash too.
Right.
They give up as much as we do, and they're having success still.
Right. I mean, honestly, is what it is. Again, at this point of the year, and this point of the season, and this point of where we at, I'm just happy to say that we Raider Nation, We Raider Nation.
Oh,
We
still at the tailgate.
And we still
turned up.
rapping, and we still doing what we do.
Yeah, now, bro. DC don't have monster weapons. No, you can't use that DC excuse. We got Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
We got Devontae. That don't even fly. We got Devontae Adams, and with Devontae Adams, he's had a game where he's had 3 yards in that game,
right,
and 1 catch. I don't care how many games. Devontae Adams should never have a game where he has 1 fucking catch and 3 yards, my guy. Carr got what he wanted. He wanted Devontae. He asked for him, begged for him, told him he'd buy him a car to get there. He got there, and he got him playing in games where he's giving him 3 yards, bro. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
And, oh, man.
You know.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Number 1 receiver, right? We said that Mahomes wasn't going to be shit without Tyreek Hill, because that's why you're saying Tua got Tyreek Hill, so that's why he balling, right? He got Tyreek Hill. Mahomes ain't gonna be shit because Tyreek Hill's in Miami now. What are they over there doing?
Yeah, Tyreek.
What are they over there doing in KC?
Tyreek balling and Mahomes balling.
Wow.
So again, see, I just think that
Who do you need?
at
You got
some
Devontae.
point, bro, we all at this point just Raider fans who are upset and hurt with the whole shit. I think
Hold
what. It's like halftime of this late game, and I think we damn near finna call it day. We just came on here to
he do got Kelsey. He do got Kelsey, but at the end of the day, we got Devontae too, right? So if you say they got one guy that's a top guy, we have the best wide receiver in the NFL, the best, and he's had games. And matter of fact, so let's just say week 1, right? Week 1, Waller played week 1.
Waller played week 1 and week 2.
So week 1 we had Waller and Renfro. Week 1, right? What was the stat line week 1 for the receivers? I know Devontae had like 17 catches that game, right? He targeted them like 20 times, right?
And we didn't win that game.
And we didn't win that game. And then what was the stat line? And the next game they all played too, right? And what was the stat line? I'm saying he's had games where he had
first half
where he had all of them, and it's still what do we do? What do we do with all of them? And Jacobs, what did we do? And he had time. And if you don't think he had time, go back and look at Sanjeet on YouTube, and he got all the film breakdowns of all the games. He'll show you all the actual plays, bro, in the pocket, what was going on. And I'm telling you, he had time. The first game he had all the time, he threw 3 interceptions, bro. 3 picks and fumbled twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still doing stuff like that. He's still doing stuff like that. Right. This is year 9.
It's year 9, though.
Year 9.
It's year 9. Alice Ghost, man, we love you.
We love you, bro.
And honestly,
hey, man, appreciate you.
Real talk.
Real
shit. And we finna get out of here right now, man. And we love you. And we finna start coming on more, and we're gonna try to build up this channel. And honestly, man,
talking some real shit.
We just wanted to talk real Raider shit. Real Raider shit, and drink and kick it and kick it with real Raider fans, man. And I feel your pain, and I thank you for being here. And Q was in here, and a lot of people was in here, and I know people getting on all that shit and whatever. But we just kicking it. We having a because it sucks. But we finna stay Raider Nation. We finna stay solid, baby. Raider Nation all day, man. We love y'all, and we getting out of here. And else goes. And whoever's still on here, please tell your people, come subscribe. We finna start doing more shit. We finna start being on more and more late nights, especially. Because people got to work, and we finna come. So I know you Oakland dude, so hopefully you on the West Coast. We're gonna start doing more late night shit. So for us for the late night Oakland people, much love, man. And we finna try to be on here more late, talking real Raider shit, man. And we no disrespect to anyone too, and we all love all real Raider people. We love y'all. Yee! From
Raiders,
the Bay.
Nation or
Yee,
nothing.
yee! On everything.